Hi, thanks for joining me as I present my project that I've done here in Excel. By now, I hope you've read my description, but basically just a quick overview. What my team member wanted, Sukru wanted, is he wanted me to basically pull in information from 53 different Excel files. And so that's what I did here. I'm only showing 5 because the information is super sensitive, and so I kind of made these, I condensed these, I condensed these into short emails that do not exist. And so I'm just going to be pulling in those 5. Now, what I did to bring this data in is I basically, on those 53 Excel sheets, I gave each table a name, and then I made these 5 tabs equal those names, if that makes sense. One thing I did add was I added some data validation to these inputs. So if I were to type in a lead without anything else or typoed, it would say invalid. Please select a valid input from the dropdown. And so I'd go back and I'd find the valid input and put it in there. Going on to this all tab, this is where I wanted to allow Sukru to click by a click of a button, pull in the latest data from each of these tabs and cleanly present it here. And so I'm going to show you how that works. When I click on this, I put a breaker here in the VBA code just to kind of show you what the code is doing. And so I labeled all the variables, and right here, this block kind of puts in, it clears the sheet, and then it puts in the title, all these headers along the top, and then the loop begins here. And so what I did, I said for I equals 3 to WS count. And so what WS count is up here, you'll see that it counts how many work or tabs or worksheets are in the workbook. And I started at 3 because it's 3 over. It's the third tab that I want to start on. I'll get to pivot in a little bit, and then I want to skip the all tab and just go directly to 3. And so I'm going to kind of click through with clicking F8. It'll activate the third tab, the first worksheet. And it'll go through and it'll grab and copy the content here. After that, it's going to activate the all tab. And it's going to ask if B2 is empty, which is true, we're going to paste it into that area. And the offset one is going to add the title, which is the tab's title or the Excel sheet's title. And we're going to keep on looping through. The second time through, it's going to skip over and hit the else, and it's going to drop past all that first code so we don't overwrite it, and it's going to paste the rest. And so basically I'm going to run the rest of that, and it's going to put in all that information. It's going to label the table as owner table and produce those table names. This makes it easy to filter, but we could also include a pivot table. I'm going to insert a quick pivot table. I'm going to call it owner table and existing. Click OK. And here I could put status as rows, BCP lead as values, and BCP lead as rows. And this will tell me who specifically still needs to be approved, which of these individuals need to be approved. So Sukru or myself can email those individuals and get everything up to date that we need up to date. Yeah, that's my presentation. Hope you enjoyed it.